Yo, it's SB the Ghost.
What's happening? It's your boy Screen 9.
It's your girl Rapunzel.
This is Anthony Fleming III. Roll up and check out The Wrong Agenda.
Wrong Agenda Podcast.
The Wrong Agenda Podcast.
The Wrong Agenda Podcast.
This is The Wrong Agenda Podcast.
3, 2, 1. You know I need to count down. Oh. What's good, y'all? It's your girl, the MoShow. I act like I heard a pause behind me. All right, guys. So today I'm here with the Wrong Agenda Podcast, hosting this lovely, well, I'm not with the Wrong Agenda Podcast, but I'm on the Wrong Agenda Podcast, hosting this beautiful interview with the cast of Terra Umbra. Did I pronounce that right, Dale?
You did.
Okay, all right.
You got it.
Thank you. All right, so of course, I'm going to have the whole cast with me here, but first, I have to introduce the man, the myth, the legend, the creator, Dale.
Oh, thank you. Hello. I'm Dale, sometimes known as just Dale, but my screen name is Dale R. Horton. Yeah. I guess I'm here as a director today, writer.
Yeah. Yes, the director, the creative genius behind it all. That's your guy. So I'm going to introduce the rest of the cast to you guys, a little one by one. No really important, what's it called? No important positions. I'm just naming people, you know? All right. So first, we're going to introduce David Williams.
We bringing him in?
Yes.
Let him in.
Let him in, David Williams.
There he is.
Hey, David.
Hey, nice to see you guys.
Nice to see you. Thank you for joining us today. You ready to have some conversation?
Yeah, it's been a while, so I want to talk about the film. I just want to see what's up.
Yeah, can't wait. All right, so next, Sean Greenidge.
David is Walt, by the way. You gotta tell me.
Oh yeah, Walt. I wasn't introducing characters yet.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know. It's hard being on this side. Okay.
Right. He's still trying to direct me on the way in. So Sean,
He's popping in here. He's in.
Yo.
Hey, Sean,
you're. What's the word?
Ready to have some combo today?
Yeah, we can do that.
Now this. Whatever. And last but not least, Cry Jones. Woo!
There he is.
Yo.
Why he just giving us a picture?
Yo, the side angle. That's that.
Don't act brand new, Cry.
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey guys, what's going on?
Hey everybody! So now, guys, we have the full cast here of Terra Umbra.
Oh, we're missing.
Oh, we're missing one person. My sissy poo. Sean, we gonna fight already?
No. I'm gonna say that.
We missing my sissy poo Makia, who played the lovely Leisha. What is it? It was Letitia, right? Letitia or Leisha?
Leisha.
Leisha, yeah. Leisha.
Ask him. He said it enough. He should know.
Right.
Add a whole
All
team
right,
of somebody
guys.
there.
So, welcome, guys. Thank you guys for joining me on the Wrong Agenda Podcast. I can't wait to interview you guys. Okay, so y'all ready? You're gonna jump into it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I need y'all to get more hype because I'm gonna start slapping people.
We're nervous. I'm nervous. I don't know.
I'm shook. You know,
like I said, I'm not used to being on this side.
I'm so not used to seeing Mo like this.
I know she's like completely.
It's so different.
Oh God, shut up.
She don't want Hollywood on us after the you know. Mm-hmm.
Y'all know I got my head is a little Christ said my head is small, so clearly didn't get no bigger. So shut up.
Also, it's not big.
It ain't big. I'm still the same OG. All right, so
I need it to grow. It's a little small. I'm on your side, Mo.
Right. We're gonna have a talk after this. We're gonna have a little talk after this.
I love you. No.
Let me get into my interviewing. All right. So I'm gonna start with the creative genius here, Dale, right? I have a couple questions for you.
Okay.
And I want to get into your head a little bit, okay? Because Terra Umbra, and please, if I pronounce this wrong, correct me.
You got it right.
Okay, so Terra Umbra, I want to say, I loved it. It was amazing. You guys all did amazing. You guys all did great. The actor was amazing. Cry, your trip in the middle of the street. Should have took them Crocs, my brother. Should have took them Crocs. All right, so let's start off so y'all can get to where I'm coming from with that. Let's start off. All right, so Dale, let's start with this. It's a whole like trilogy type thing, right? It's like Terra Umbra is like a whole little trilogy.
Anthology. Yeah.
What is it called?
An anthology.
Anthology. That's the correct word. I'm not a film person, guys, so he will correct me. All right, so yeah, so where did you get this idea from? How did this come about for you?
What you can't what are you raising your hand?
No, I was
Wait,
saying,
Kai,
like,
what happened?
I wanted
You wanted the credit?
Yeah, I
He
wanted
want
him to
credit,
say
he
it was
want
me.
credit.
It wasn't me, but I just wanted him to say me.
Okay, so the concept came about realistically because I'm just a fan of like serialized programs and anthology series and thrillers and chillers and mysteries. Um, like in this basis, I grew up on things like The Twilight Zone. Of course, you can see the influence of that. The Outer Limits, Goosebumps, Are You Afraid of the Dark? Those type of serialized storytelling things was the things that I grew up on and were always interesting to me because I grew up in, inner city. You know, the things that were going on was the things that were going on outside. So these things kind of took me out of my reality. Like that was fantasy for me. Some people, and it sounds mad cliche and generic, but like there's a lot of gangster films and we had our hood films and New Jack City and stuff. But to me, that was like life. Like I'm watching life. But these things were like fantasy. So these were the things that were in my head. So they kind of stuck with me different because that wasn't my reality and they took me out of reality. And a lot of times I've read things like Aesop's fables and things like that, which had morals and lessons to them. And sometimes the best way to teach the lessons is to freaking freak somebody out and they'll remember. So that's where
That's
I
a fact.
came from with it. And if you know, like the Twilight Zone, Tales from the Crypt, things like that, each episode was basically its own movie in a way, even though some of them had loose connections or tight connections, they would all stand alone, their own things. So that's why I wanted to bring something like that now, for us.
Very true. Very true. And you did a great job, if I must say so myself.
Thank you.
So next question. Sorry, guys, I'm coming to y'all soon. Just give me a sec. Next question for you is, are these characters based on people in your life? Or did you just kind of pop them in your head? Like, are they any, you know what I mean? Like, did you get any inspiration from the people in your world or?
I wouldn't say any of the characters are solely like based on like I could pinpoint like this guy is this person, but I definitely have influences and inspirations from people I come in contact with and people I know because like I'm me and I can only be me. So the only way I could write and have a perspective of someone else is if I try to put my mind into someone else's head. Like, what would make this person do this? Or I know a guy who once did this. What would motivate him to that? You know what I'm saying? So there's influences of people around me, but it's not like it's like a biopic type of thing where it's like,
Right.
yeah, this guy is this guy.
Right. Right. Okay, so tell people, like, because David, aka Wall G Pitts, did I say that right?
Mm-hmm.
Dale, did I pronounce the name Wall G Pitts right? Because
yeah, you got it.
We're Sean. That's
That
a funny
name.
What kind of name is that?
That name is different, bro.
He's a different guy. He's a
David.
different kind of guy.
Wonderful.
All right,
weirdo.
so question for David, because I know we all, Cry, Sean, and Dale, we all kind of grew up together. And, Cry and Dale, y'all cousins. Sean, you basically family because y'all know each other for years. Then I come in because, I'm me. So y'all know we all connected. David,
Yeah.
how did you get connected to Dale? Let everybody know that because I found the story Dale told me very interesting and cool. So let us know how you got connected to Dale.
All right. Okay. So I'm not really sure how Dale told it. But I'm out here in Boston.
Right.
I'm from New England, so I've been out here for a few years. Excuse me. And I've been looking to get into different kind of acting work, and I've been involved in some different projects and definitely trying to stay trained. So like I've taken a few acting classes for a few months, like remotely on the West Coast, the East Coast, and always letting my friends know, whatever you see about, people casting, if you see any ads or whatever, open casting call, if you need help with filming something, I'm always available. So through Cry that Cry knows a friend a friend here in Boston.
Yeah.
Cry met her through some like social justice work, and she put me into connection with him. And she said, she told me to reach out because there could be something that I would be interested in, some film work or something. And so I reached out to Cry, and then Cry submitted I think he submitted like my resume or something to Dale. I don't know. But after meeting Cry, I definitely had the opportunity to go ahead and do my self-tape and see, like Dale's writing. And fortunately Dale accepted. Dale was pleased. Cry and Dale were pleased with the submission that I made. So that's kind of like my version of the story. It's all who you know. It's just a friend helping me make new friends, I think.
That's true.
I could piggyback on it.
Okay.
Cry
I'm about to say.
I know, because we're all gonna have our version of it, but like his
Right.
version is definitely like I can see the thing. So I'm just go from the part to where I got to him. So yeah, through some Cry, he said he knew someone, young lady, and he had known, and she had hooked him up with David. That everything he said completely there. We were actually working. Cry had actually wrote a script for something else we were writing. He sent it to David. David did his monologue for the script, and he sent it back. And we had a bunch of people sending things. And I seen his tape. He showed me his tape. We was looking for unit tapes, and I was like, "Man, are you gonna use him for that part? Because I have something that I think he would be really great for. So if you want to reach out to him, I have a script that I think this would be better for him to take the lead in this instead of just taking this other little role in this other project."
Which was perfect because you killed this scene, this role,
Exactly.
David.
So
Exactly.
I sent him over the script, and when we got back connected, and David said he loved the script, I was like, well, that's a match there. If he liked the script, and so yeah, so I seen his tape through Cry. That's exactly how it went down.
Yeah.
Wow.
Right.
Okay.
And so how did it feel working with them, David? Because I know you like literally kind of came to New York to like film, because I was there, guys. If y'all caught me, the blonde sitting next to Sean, that was me.
The
out
blonde,
here.
the blonde.
So how did it feel? Shut up. How did it feel? Did you feel like you like got welcomed with open arms? Like, how did it feel when you first walked in with them and worked with them?
Oh, first I want to say I didn't know that part of the story, that you saw my work in like a true casting director. You attributed my personality traits to the role.
Right.
So like, I'm just thankful that you were able to see that through the character that I was trying to portray through the first monologue. But so yeah, I did. I felt, I came. I felt like I was accepted in open arms. Y'all are so cool. It was like just laid back working with y'all. It was great working with y'all. Y'all are definitely diligent and stuff, but like laid back and fun to work with.
Right.
And like egos, I felt like when I stepped on set, egos were left at the door, as they could say. Like Dale said, like if I had any input, or interesting ideas about how to do the chase scene and stuff like that, he was open to any suggestions. And it was cool. I really respect that. I really appreciate the opportunity just to go out like that to New York. That's something that I hadn't done before. I had not traveled that far, I would say, to do an acting job before. Like everything that I had done before was all in Boston. So this was officially like the first project that I was a part of in New York. And I would say it's a rather significant project that I traveled for. It was a long wait, and the work that we put in that day and the effort and stuff, and there was just this build up to see it,
Right.
So
And it wasn't a disappointment. The build up sure wasn't a disappointment, guys. All right, so AD, let's get to you.
Yes.
my nemesis.
Yeah, your nemesis.
I see a Black Dallas stuff back there, but whatever. I'm not even going to that.
Nah, I got something else too, but go ahead.
Whatever. So AD,
Yeah.
This is your first acting gig. How was it?
Yeah.
What was it for you? You did good. I loved it. You did great, by the way.
Thank you. It was a lot. Unexpected. It was fun though. It was fun. Everybody made me feel comfortable.
That's good.
Yeah, it was
Annoying.
nerve-wracking. I was nervous.
Oh, we made you nervous.
Yeah,
You'll
no,
be
not
all right.
you. Not you, but
Oh.
I mean like
Whatever.
the whole acting. But go ahead.
Whatever. So Cry, my favorite guy, the guy behind the scenes too. Now in front of the camera, I see you over there squirming, ready to talk your shit. Hi, Cry. Okay, so Cry. What was your character's name? Why can I Darnell?
D
Dollar. No.
It was D Dollar for real?
D Dollar.
Delroy, aka D Dollar. Yeah.
No, you don't tell nobody my government name. Don't tell nobody my
I was trying to
government
catch your
name.
name the whole time. I'm like, what the hell was Cry's name? Because he just kept calling you Mister at the end. David's character just calling you Mister. So I'm like, what the hell was his name? I'm like, I don't know.
Delroy, but y'all can call me D Dollar.
All right, D Dollar. You're annoying. So D Dollar, how was your experience on set? And then after this, guys, I'm going to get into questions about the film. So how was your...
So as y'all know, me and Del work closely hand in hand, like a lot of the times. Like we bounce ideas off each other. I don't think D Dollar was my part. We was talking about it. We was looking for something. And I was like, yo, D Dollar should be like a creep. Honestly, I kind of took the motivation from, what was his name? Bernie Mac and Players Club. Gonna be trouble. Like,
yeah,
I was like, yo,
you're stupid, and I can see that. I can actually see that when you was like at the bar watching him doing his shit. Like,
yeah. So
I compete.
Del being the genius that he is, he like, yo, I kind of need you. Like, well, he was like, I want this character to be like scheming, like in the back. When we make a joke, we usually put a name on it. I'm not gonna say the name, but it's this one person type character that we look for. Like, and I'm just like, yeah, we should have him like dressed like this old school St. Louis pimp and doing this. And y'all know, like, I come from church, so I got all these church clothes, old church clothes that look like
what you gave off.
That looks like pimp wear.
Exactly what you gave off.
Yeah, I don't know why they do that. And then I'm just like, yeah, I could wear the hat. And he was like, yo, you gotta wear the hat. And I'm just like, they're about to make me look like
your outfit
idiot.
is in my notes, by the way. The damn shoes that you tripped over, you should have took the damn Crocs. And I'm gonna keep. I swear that's the only thing that went through my whole mind. Now I'm like, see, you should have took them Crocs.
Yeah, I definitely should have took the Crocs. But it's always amazing when you're a person behind the scenes and you don't get to do the writing and the behind the scenes stuff, and you just see everything come together because now you kind of see from a writer's perspective of how everything can come together.
You're used to being behind the scenes. You're used to filming the scene and like writing it out. So I know that kind of must have felt different for you and weird.
Definitely
so do you have
different.
The acting bug now? Like, do you feel you have the acting bug?
Oh, definitely. And like, it's almost like a trusting thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't really want to work behind everybody without knowing the outcome. Right. But it's Del. His mind is so big and creative. You just like. Like, he'll tell you, like, we work together all the time, but I nagged him. If Del can talk about anybody that nagged him, called him like, yo, how we looking on progress? And he'd be like, yeah, bro, I'm gonna get to I'm not talking about morals. I need to see this. Like, I need to see this. So he'll tell you, like, I nagged him because we got a little joke. We call him, I know R.L. Stein was the dude from Goosebumps. He called Del D.R. Stein. Because he's just there. So to see everything come together, the chemistry on set, how he like saw the vision and brought it to light was just amazing.
Yeah, it was amazing, Dale.
Yeah.
Shouts to you. Big props to you for
Thank
that.
you. I appreciate you.
It was definitely an amazing film. So now let's get into the film because I definitely enjoyed it. So, well, dang, I can't really ask. I want to say for my little, she's not my little sissy. My sissy, Makia, she did an amazing job as well. This was her first film too.
Yeah, she definitely did.
She's a little on the shy side, guys. So don't mind her. She did amazing. It was her first little film, and that's definitely her character. That shy ass person is definitely who she is in real life. That little shy. So if y'all watch, that's her in real life. That's why she's not here today.
unless she comes to the tech conference with her bro. That's a whole
right, right.
Love
All
you,
right,
sis.
guys. So, question number one. I'm gonna start with the first. How does this go? Because I know it's volume one, right?
So the whole
part one is
project
the
is
locus.
volume one, and then volume one has 3 parts. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So part one is the locus control.
Yeah, the locus
And
of control.
this is you guys. This is all you guys.
That's this cast. Yep.
Right. So, do you want me to tell? Should I tell the plot? You want to tell a plot?
I mean, if somebody's watching this, you should have already watched it. If not,
Right.
spoilers, go watch it. So go ahead.
So right, no spoiler. This is not a spoiler alert. Hopefully, you already watched this and everything. But yeah, so basically, this story, and I thought it was the little Pete Dale. You're just a mastermind genius in itself because
the mental.
Right, like the plugins you do, and that's one thing about you. Like you had so many plugins. You had your Wrong Agenda podcast in there. You had my podcast back there. You had all your shirts in there. You had your books, everything. Like the way you plug things in is very genius.
Both my books.
Look at
both
you.
my books was in there. Yeah,
both of them.
yeah.
Very genius. You're very genius, and the way you switch genius. Like.
Yeah, for real.
Can I say? I want to say something about gossip vibes, but we're not in here.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay, because like when I went back and watched it a second time, I peeped that you opened the bag for the gossip that had the box.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like so like people, if y'all watched it once, you gotta have to watch it a couple times and like really piece shit together because it's like it's a lot of shit that like I watched it back 3 times and I'm like every time I piece something else together like oh snap. Oh, so we did. Oh, snap. So y'all definitely have to make sure y'all watch it and pay attention, okay? All right, so let's get to the locus. What is it called? The locus control. That's with you guys. And basically, this episode was about the plot as like chance happening. Not the plot, like the moral of the story, like chance happenings.
Yeah.
Because like
okay.
like you get what I'm saying?
I'm glad we're doing this now because I could just direct anyone to just watch this interview so I don't have to go through this a bunch of times because I've been getting that question a lot. And there's so many layers to it. So I'm gonna just go back in the original. This story is really an adaptation of a story that I read a long time ago. It was in a science magazine from like the 70s. Because I had those old magazines from my uncle, whatever. And it was a play on a story, something like this. Of course, it was so far back in time, I had to like modernize it and change it. And a lot of those things were kind of like not things that could apply to now. So I basically take the essence of that, but then I had to install my own little things onto it. So for this story in particular, the locus of control, like originally, if y'all know when y'all got the script, it was called I Got You or I Got You, Bro. That was the script that I shot because he was originally, if you see, so I still kept the line at the end, I got you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He would say it through the film, but we still kept that thread in there. But the reason that I changed that for one is because that title was used in so many projects already. I didn't want it to get confused. And 2, I kind of wanted to make it more like worldly in general. So I went with the locus of control, which is actually a psychologist terminology for a person's how they feel their life is ran. For example, some people would say there's a higher power, which is God. So everything that happens to them, their life is controlled by a higher power. So it's like, oh man, I stubbed my toe. Well, that was God's plan. Oh man, this happened. That was God's plan. You know what I'm saying? Then some people's locus of control are themselves. So they go somewhere and they say, I take a road test and I failed. And they say, damn, that's me. I suck. I'm a horrible person. They don't say, oh, it was God or it was the universe or, they say it's me. They put everything on them. That's their locus of control. And then another version of a locus of control is like people who don't really believe in much or chaos. And they just say everything is random. Whatever happens is just the way the world is. So in this story, we kind of got different layers of people. And David's character, Walt, is kind of just like a physical representation of what people's locus of control is like. Some people may say David had these things in his bag because his destiny was predetermined to meet these people and have these things. Or some people may say these things came to these people because they needed them at that time and a higher power provided it. But then Delroy's character is someone who's, he may think he has to control his destiny, but it's outside of him. So he's like, hey, I see all these people getting these things. from here. I'm gonna go here and get my things, and I want it, and I want it now. So he's trying to like control the control, and then when you push against a force, you get resistance. And then what happens when two forces are pushed against each other and one succeeds, like David did, and said, well, here is your item, and he rejects his blessing, you fall over.
You going into my
literally,
notes.
You fell over.
All
right, well, there goes.
I had that question there, because Cry's character pissed me off the most. I swear to God. I'm like, you should have took those props, bro.
Just to piggyback of him, I didn't fall over. I got hit.
No, you didn't.
You fell over first.
You over them shoes because you didn't take the props. That's why
I could have got up at the Tesla wasn't there.
Speaking of that, let me introduce everybody's character, because that's what exactly what I was about to do. All right, so basically David's character is Walgie Pitts, and his character was the one that was basically like, some people will call him the genie, as D Dollars call him the hustler. What do you call him, the hustler, the scammer in the story? But some people will see him as the genie because he kind of was the one that popped up and helped Leisha, right?
Yeah,
Leisha.
Helped Leisha and Saxton connect and gave them all these. I'll talk about that. He gave them like all these little, like not all of them, but he gave them like connections, which I'll tell y'all how.
Yep.
So basically, Saxton's character is a football player. He was at the bar minding his business, drinking his drink. Walgie Pitts sits next to him after he just had a conversation with Leisha, gave her a charger, basically a charger for no reason. And now Saxton, he's talking to Saxton at the bar, and Saxton all of a sudden, his phone is dying. Well, no, because first let me talk about how y'all go to Arizona, how you get to this Arizona first, because you do give him two things. I peeped that too. You gave him plane tickets and a charger. Right? Yep. No, Makia gave him a phone charger.
He got plane tickets.
He got plane tickets.
I got plane,
right?
yes. Okay, got you.
Right. So basically, your character was a football player that got traded, cut, blah, blah, blah. You ended up in this place now.
I think he played basketball.
What's that, Cry? What are you doing, Cry?
He was an athlete. Yeah,
I was just an athlete. I was an athlete.
Shooting like one of your Knicks players when they break.
Yeah, I was mellow. I was mellow. But anyway, go ahead.
Now this. Y'all look. All right. Anyway, so Saxton.
Yeah, I was an athlete, but yeah, I was an athlete.
Yeah, so you were the athlete sitting at the bar, passing drinks, the nice athlete giving out drinks, and you got traded. You was letting Walgie Pitts know, who you rudely told had a weird name. Very rude of you. Very rude of you. You told him he had a weird name, but you were nice to him. You bought him a drink. So since you did that, he gave you plane tickets to Arizona, one-way trip. Yeah. And you I'm rich. I don't need your little runway trip. You ain't saying it in that so many words, but we always thinking that he rich. He a ball player.
Especially Arizona. Like, what's in Arizona?
What's in Arizona? Don't play Arizona. We're gonna get canceled. Love you, Arizona. So you get the one-way trip to Arizona, and then all of a sudden, now you get a call from a team in Arizona.
Yeah.
So Walgie Pitts, like I said, he's like the little genie, because it's like, I'm here.
He said he got it.
Right. I got you, bro. Like Dale said, I'm here. You got cut all of a sudden, and now all of a sudden you're getting, because you got these tickets, now you're getting traded to Arizona. Now your phone's dying. Here comes Leisha with the phone charger. So you kind of are the little genie in command. So what was that about, Dale? Explain Walgie Pitts' character to us a little more. Like, what's he supposed to be to you? Is it a hustler, a scammer, the genie? Like, what were you trying to make him out to be?
Well, just his character is like the personification of fate or destiny, kismet, whatever you want to call it. You know what I mean? He's just a physical representation of things happen for a reason, and people overlooking their blessings or not taking their blessings. Like, all of that rolled into one as a person. It's like, if you could take fate and make it a person, what would fate do? How would fate act? You know what I mean? How would destiny interact with people if destiny was a person?
I like that.
But then the person still got to take it in too.
Right. You still have to be able to take it.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, everybody took what he was giving them except Pride. And then as y'all see, y'all got y'all blessings. Because if you see, now I have to go to the second one. If you go to the text group chat, you'll see what happens at the end. Like, y'all was ended up on vacation. I'm trying not to blow up the spot, but it's not really blowing up
But
the
it's
spot, right?
no, we can do spoilers, but also, it also is like a testament to, like you said, accepting your blessings and the timing, because he met Leisha first and gave her the charger. That did nothing for her that whole time.
Right.
It didn't do anything for her until after
He went into
Saxton's
Saxton.
blessings started coming
Which
in.
she told
So you can't look at
Woji Pit she needed a man.
right, exactly.
Yes,
But it
yes.
came later. So it's also like you can't just look and be jealous of other people's blessings when they come, because yours, it has a time. And then you could be like D-Dollar, who's just looking like, okay, you got something, I want mine now. And it's like, wait, it might not be your time.
D-Dollar was basically envy.
Yeah.
Like he was greed to me, he was greed and envy. Like if you had to put 7 deadly sins on it,
7 deadly sins.
He would be greed and envy.
And impatience.
Yeah.
Impatient, yeah.
I say impatient, but y'all seen my head?
Yeah. Let me take out greed. I'd say it. Well, no, because greed too, because you wanted what you wanted.
First of all, how you know
the Crocs was good enough? You just wanted more.
Now, how you know that me getting hit wasn't a part of my locus of control?
If you took the Crocs, you wouldn't know.
It's right, because you wanted to be a jerk and not take what these Crocs gonna do for me and throw the Crocs in a poor man's face.
Right.
I wanted to chase him some more. Beat your ass.
I could have died with them Crocs. But how y'all know me getting hit?
You did die with the shoes on. You fell and bust your ass and got hit.
I fell, but I don't think I died because
we don't know that part, but you got hit. I don't care. You got hit.
I read the things.
I read
the things, the little news report.
Observation.
I'm hoping that D-Dollar's in one of those, because it was a lot of men that survived, and I better survive because I didn't look like Andrew. I didn't look like Andrew on that couch.
We can confirm that Andrew is dead. Yeah, we can confirm that.
Andrew dead. I didn't look like Andrew.
Andrew's dead. I knew from when I saw that text message, the picture, I was like, that nigga.
We jumping over, but yeah.
All right,
confirm that
Pride, stop doing it. All right, so
I know my
I would definitely say Cry was greed, impatience, and envy. Makia, what deadly sin would I give her?
You could say that. If you gotta put a label on it, you could say that, yeah.
Yeah, because like I said, everybody else's character, they were nice and grateful and took whatever, even though it had no, they took it. He was the only kind of one that chased him down and had like this is mine. I saw what you did. I saw what you did for them. How was playing that?
I feel like
that character Cry.
Oh, it was fun. I'm not even gonna hold you. It was fun. It was fun. Like working alongside with David, period, was fun. Because David has like this cool, calm, collective demeanor where he's just I don't know what you're talking about. Like it's just real subtle, and with my energy and like my passion, there's not envy, it's passion. Damn it, I'm passionate.
I'm passionate.
with my passion about getting what I wanted, I'm just like, yo, you got something for me. So it was kind of like gelling off each other, especially the chase scene. The chase scene was definitely
the chase scene was so jokes.
Like,
and I remember being there and y'all going up going to the train station, went up the train station, everything. That was definitely a fun day. So how did everybody else feel on set? Sean, I didn't ask you. How was your time on set?
No, it was definitely fun, but looking back at it, it's some stuff I could have always I could have did this different. That was my first time acting.
No, you did amazing. Don't overthink it though.
I could have just a little freestyle here and there, just to make
but that's how it works. You get used to it. You getting into it. It's your first time. You got your feet wet. Now you just know for the next time.
But it was fun. It was fun.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Yeah, you guys all did super amazing. I cannot wait.
Great scene partners.
Yeah,
for real.
If I could just say, just being behind the camera, it was so dope for me to experience it, because the chemistry that was brought was just it just seemed so genuine. And I really liked it. Like the exchanges from Leisha to Saxton to D-Dollar, it was just so good. And each exchange had its own energy to it, and shouts to David for being able to bring that out with each character, because it was he was the only one that had to interact with
everybody.
And the chemistry was perfect.
He had to adjust to how is he responding to D Dollar is not the same way he's gonna respond to Saxon or to Leisha. So that I think he did really great in that.
And it worked. It worked.
Yeah,
it worked.
Yo, perfectly.
It worked. It worked.
I'm glad I could help make the picture come together, because I think that's a fulfilling part of acting too. Is when you can just help the writer see what was in their mind, when what I mean, from your mind to the page, and then you're waiting to see it for real. And I think that's is satisfying, just to see your reaction to that, like your the gratitude that you're expressing. That's satisfying too for acting.
Yeah, I could say that for everyone. Like, all of you guys took it serious to me, and I appreciate that, because you all had input on your character. You wanted to know more about your character, how your character will respond to certain things. You had pointers about your character, and I was just like, just what do you think? What do you think? How would you feel if and y'all really got into the minds of these characters from the beginning of Cry, even with the hat and and I'm like, that's the type of the vibe, that's the wardrobe, that's perfect. To David giving us pointers on how Wald would handle certain things, or how he would move. Even he would say, he'd move like this, or I might just skip and run like this. And I was like, yeah, that's perfect for the character. And AD, like, athlete, you really are an athlete. So, you had the whole thing down.
The mindset was there. I got you.
Like, how to play. So I think it all worked out good. And Leisha too, since she's not here, but yeah, she definitely played, the shy thing. She was able to do it. She came through.
That's her though. That's her.
Yeah, I'm the wild sister, guys.
I don't know.
We know you played your part well at the bar.
I don't know if this is in your questions or not. I don't want to jump, but I just wanted to say the leading up process, the rehearsals, like, people don't understand. Like, I don't know how they think this came about, but
yes, that is my question.
We rehearsed. Oh, okay. Go ahead. I'll let you go. I'm sorry.
Yes. No, because I was finishing. No, you could go ahead, because I was just finishing off with the questions about the show first. So let me ask this last question about the show. Mm-hmm. So Dale, this one's for you.
Okay.
Can you tell us what we should expect for Volume 2, or is that like secretive? Have you started it too on that?
I can tell you 100% some things.
I'm coming back, and me and Wall G gonna fight. Got me hit, trying to give me some cracks.
My sister wanted to see a fight scene. She said, "I thought y'all were gonna." She said, "I wanted to see the nerdy guy get messed up."
Yes, everybody hates Cry. You see now, everybody hates Cry. Wow. This is payback. Everybody hates Cry's character now. Good shit.
Everybody hates Cry.
That's gonna be the next opening for the next one.
Oh man, yeah, that's crazy. But there's, to answer the question,
right?
There is currently 15 in production stories for Terra Umbra. 15, as far 15? As in different stages. But there's already 15 that I can definitively say they will probably all make the cut eventually.
I cannot wait.
Some volumes, some volumes are not going to be 3 because the stories are a little longer, so it's just going to be 2. But there's going to be volumes and volumes. As far as the stuff that was presented here, the three parts that was here, there are continuations, but you might not get the continuations direct. Like, Volume 2 is not going to be 3 direct continuations to what happened here. You may get 1 continuation from 1 story, 2 new stories that'll lead you into the 3rd volume. Then you'll get a continuation from the 1st one, and it'll lead you into. So there'll always be something there. So it is a reward for watching them in order, but you don't have to, and still enjoy what's to come.
OG Leak, aka Alan the bartender.
What up, bro?
We're currently in mid. We're in mid interview.
I see my boy David in here.
Okay.
Yeah, we got the whole crew.
What's good?
Yo,
Mo, AD, what up?
What's good, bro? What's the word?
Chilling,
man.
I can't wait to see you
so
guys.
Alan, the question they want to know that they was just asking was how many times it took you to remember that line about Saxon. I said 25, but they told me I was being nice.
Yeah, I was wrong. It was like 46 times, bro. but hold on. In my defense, though, I just got my lines right then and there.
Do we have that in the blooper scene, Dale? I hope we do because
I gotta look. I'm pretty sure, but yeah. To what we were saying, I don't know if you had questions prepared because we didn't know he was gonna make it or not. But yeah, he got his part literally that day because his part was
right
that day,
cast
right then and there,
then recast, and then dropped, and then re-added. Yeah. So
I was the last resort, bro. Let's keep it funky.
And you did good. You did good.
Thank you.
How do you feel about your performance? I mean, I just want to know because we haven't spoken about it.
Can y'all stop doing my job?
I'm sorry. I didn't know you had questions for Alan. I thought he was a mystery man.
I can think of things. All right, yes, Alan, go ahead and answer that one question from him.
Man. How do I feel about my performance? I mean, it was all right. I think I did all right for my first time.
Same.
But stay tuned. My next joint, I'm coming.
Just know. What's your first time on screen?
Huh?
That was your first time on screen. Great job, bro.
Great job.
Great
job. It was spur of the moment, like they said.
Right. Those are the best times usually. But but I ain't gonna lie. I can't remember their names. Man, forget it.
Wait, who?
These two. I'm gonna just say AD and David. I gotta give it to them, bro.
Oh yeah.
Thank you. Murdered their scenes, bro.
Good looking, bro.
I'm sitting in here like, how did they even remember all of this? I ain't see them look at a line not one time, and they just knew. They just knew, like they they turned into the character, both of them. Right. I was just like, wow.
That's a fact.
But that helped me going forward because I'm like, I gotta be like them. I gotta do. You know what I mean? I gotta just
Speaking of how you came in, Malik, speaking of how you came in, how did it feel for you? Because we all know that you're usually behind the camera. So how did it feel for you? We're asking Crying Dale this too. How did it feel for you to be in the scene?
In the scene, I was excited, honestly. I don't know. I guess I was just excited, and I just wanted to see how it came out, and I love how it came out.
Yeah. Right.
Can we talk about this real quick, bro? Like, can I mention the first part of it, the first part of the day?
Yeah, you could mention it.
So for those who don't know, like, this was a 1-day shoot that Dell decided. It was supposed to be one project that was shot. One. And of course, this genius goes, yo, I think we can do all of this in one weekend. And I'm just like, no, it don't work, sir.
So we did. So hold on, we did. Yeah,
we did the podcast. We did the Locus of Control for Terra Umbra, and we did the first episode of Morals. So right after we were done,
But hold on, but
after we were done shooting Morals,
the challenge game. Didn't we do the challenge game the next? That was the next day.
That was the next day. That was the next day.
So
we getting it. So this is gonna be our segment taking us into bloopers. This is taking us into bloopers.
Okay.
You with it, Dale? Let's go.
I'm fine. Yeah. Whatever you want to do.
Right. All right. So now we're gonna go into the bloopers. Dale's gonna show us some bloopers behind the scenes because as y'all keep hearing us talking about all the behind the scenes action and behind the scenes fun. So now we're gonna give you guys a chance to see it, and we're gonna comment on it, right, Dale?
Yeah, we're gonna do it.
We're gonna be here to laugh along with y'all. So set us up. Show us your first shot, Dale.
Oh man.
Y'all get the sound right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Move.
Oh, excuse me.
A little backbone.
No water spilled at that time. Did y'all realize that?
He backed that thing up.
Yeah, I did that.
There has to be a blooper somewhere.
No. It's right there. You're in the mirror.
Oh
yeah. There was plenty of times.
I remember that. I was like, no, the mirror,
right at the mirror.
There's plenty of times that I was.
That's why it was blurred out.
Mirror. Yeah, it was blurred out. Yeah, and just so I don't even know if I want to tell this, but And shout out to Deja Vu Lounge for letting us use their establishment.
Oh,
yes.
we couldn't move the mirror.
We couldn't move the mirror. Let's just leave it at that.
Yeah,
the mirror
we
was
couldn't move the
not
mirror.
able to be moved.
Yeah.
And it's not because they didn't tell us we couldn't, but there was a reason why we had to leave the mirror. Because we definitely noticed it. But it's
We definitely could not do that.
Some things are just out of your control sometimes.
I just want to say shout out to the perfect fade.
What would it be?
I know the haircut, right?
Okay, that's a fact.
Stupid. He got his joint done with Steve Harvey. Got his
Yo,
joint done.
AD Bubba.
Bless him.
Sir. Oh, no, sir. Relax, bro. I'm Saxon.
No, the fact that Dell's dead in his whole last season.
Look at him.
OG Pitts. That's a weird freaking name. But hey,
Why is he standing there? Because he doesn't have the camera anymore.
That's what I'm I'm like, what's he doing?
I was talking to you,
Oh, the man?
bartender.
No, he was telling me the lines.
See, look, that was the blooper. I was telling him that was his line.
No, sir.
Yes.
Relax, bro. I'm Saxon. Who you? Wall G Pitts.
It's Leak. Leak got
Wall G Pitts. That's a weird freaking name. But hey, who am I to
That
judge?
really did so
Don't be
good.
like that, man. Enjoy the drink.
Hey, well, just take the drink. Oh.
That was it.
They was killing it.
The fact he said they was killing it. Malik said, "Oh."
That was Malik back there that said that?
He messed up.
I had to give the flowers. I had to give them the flowers.
So start from my line. Start from your line? Yeah. Bro. Yeah. I'm Saxon, bro. Who you? Wall G Pitts. Wall G Pitts. That's a weird freaking name, bro. But hey, who am I to judge? Don't be like that, man. Enjoy the drink with me.
Hey, well, just take the drink. Do you know who this is?
All right, chill, Alan. Nobody cares.
This is the man. Saxton Jones. Played for the Chicago.
He wasn't even hello.
Cut. Nah, I know you just reading it.
Yeah.
Personal. I got you. New bot phone. That's freaking weird and dope, bro. That you carrying around the newest model in that bag. I'm good, bro. I got.
I heard that mess up.
You said I was in the back doing what?
You calling out plays. You calling audibles. Like,
Must be something you want, right?
Well, right here, right?
Nah, man, I'm good. Look, how about like
Get it in that bag.
I got you. New bot phone.
like MLB.
Doing silent.
That's freaking weird and dope, bro. That you
Actually,
carrying
what I
around
think
the
is
newest
going on
model.
in this scene was I was telling Cry at the edge to look creepy because I was getting the
like,
far shot.
I got
So
you,
I'm like,
Yo!
but you see me in the mirror directing play.
Yo, facts,
Like, okay,
facts.
now it's
And you like, yo, go over there.
Yo, I just want to say you guys did really good because I know the bloopers for other things are gonna be so horrible. Like Gossip Box filming.
Oh my!
Not throwing the cast under the bus. They did amazing. It came out great. But those bloopers are gonna be something else.
I don't chill out. No,
Not to spoil it, but Mikey is my favorite blooper guy.
Yo, Mikey,
Mikey, he don't even be in it. It don't even be his line. He'll just bust out laughing like yo, no way.
Mikey's not allowed in that.
That's weird and dope that you got the newest phone in that bag.
That's a blooper right there. What?
Never overlook your blessing. Just because you can't think of it.
Wait, where did it go? Can we get that one back? Yeah.
Bro.
I think it opened up, didn't it? Nothing in there.
I have the newest model on my own. It's all good. It's a little low on charge, but I'm good. It's dope that you got the newest phone in your bag. I already have the newest model. It's a little low on charge, but I'm good.
Well, that wasn't even the part.
No,
you probably skipped it.
That's weird and dope that you got the newest phone in that bag.
There's no photo.
Nah, it's David face.
Newest phone in your bag. I have the newest model of my own. It's all good. It's a little low on charge, but I'm good. It's dope that you got the.
You too funny, bro.
What would it be, Walt? Just water. Water? Come to here and get some water. Alan, get this guy a beer on me.
I know lines now, by the way.
No, sir.
Okay, so here what's going on. Alan went to go look at his lines on my phone.
What is he doing?
He left to go look at his
He left to go look at lines.
No. Relax, bro. I'm Saxon. Who you? Walt G. Pitts.
My son Walt never got his bed.
Right, like.
Good name, bro. But hey,
Yo, we was all out.
Let's enjoy drinking, man.
Dad's still over there too, getting his line.
Hey, Walt, he wanted the water.
Look,
he got water.
Towel fell off the shoulder.
His towel dropped.
Perfect, because I'm gonna stop.
That's all the time. That's all the time. They'll always curse somebody out. Just know that, guys.
The roughest part of D-Dollar's role was bumping Daryl. I felt mad bad. He's so nice. I'm sorry, Daryl.
Hey, my man. What's up? What's up, bro?
How you doing? I was watching you back there with your little hustle.
Prize characters are fucking.
Yeah, you know what you did with them too.
This was so
I guarantee
good.
you, my friend, it's not a hustle. Nor am I a hustler.
Well, man, shit's been hard out here, man. I'm just trying to get by like the next man.
Hold up. He ain't got no mustache or nothing.
But
He was in character. He was in character. He had no facial hair.
Don't give me the dumb face now.
Pause it. Character, my.
I don't have.
Yo, I called Dell. I said, yo, there's no bob. I can't find a good bob out here. So any other time I'm shaping up, I'm good. I'm talking it down. I'm like, yo, bro. He go, what happened? I go, yo, I think I smelled it. I cut the whole right side of my mustache off.
Oh, so you had to cut the whole thing.
But
it was good for the character though. So
not for the one previously. I look like I wanted to put people in the van.
If you look like the pilgrim, you look like a pilgrim right now. Like
a pilgrim elite.
Gonna be trouble.
Look who it was, our gracious host.
Oh, working. Holly.
This was the D-Dollar creep shots that I had to shoot.
And everything else in the back.
And if y'all following us, y'all know what other scenes that was.
Good job on D-Dollar getting that water bottle out of the shot so quickly when I said action.
No, this ain't something here.
Oh.
You actually want me to look at him too, though, right?
Oh yeah.
Look at him. Is he looking back at me, or am I like plotting on him?
You're not paying attention to him yet.
Okay.
Okay. There you go.
Oh man, I was so tired running up the steps with the camera.
What?
Yo, y'all was going for mad low. That's why I was like, I'm not going. I'm like, nah, it's too hot. I was gonna try to go, but I was like,
and then David started doing this swerving thing, and I was like, I wanted to
David
be like,
was really
it
escaping.
Looked dope, but I wanted to say, David, stop. like I'm out of shape.
Look,
Don't do that.
and he was going backwards and forwards up the steps.
Yeah. And he's just moving so agile and moving. I'm just like, all right.
I was actually kind of tired, so I was trying to keep it fun.
Look.
I was tired.
Look, he went back to the right side. I'm like, all right,
I'm
you know
so
what?
glad
that shit was dope though.
Hear me breathing so hard going up and down these steps with this camera.
And you got the camera on your shoulder too.
You know how hard I was holding on to the rails because the shoes was slippery? I said, if I fall right now,
that would have been
boy, I wouldn't have needed the
critical condition. I'm trying to give y'all hints to pay attention to this.
You wouldn't believe how many times they shot this scene.
You trying to play me?
Really? Oh no, y'all was going for so long when y'all was outside. I'm like, where the hell are they?
Kept slapping the Crocs over.
That time he slapped the Crocs to his own face. So
Oh shit! Where show that shit?
yeah.
I didn't want to waste y'all time. I remember seeing y'all film stuff when I walked in. I was like, this is not the day you're doing bloopers.
Oh well, we had a bunch.
So in other words, David is saying, y'all did enough bloopers.
We know you had your bloopers already ready.
I didn't want to add to that because I was bugging. At one point in time, when the first one, Malik was like, "Yo, come on, what y'all doing? I'm tired."
We had a whole bunch of rules and
all right, that's the blooper section. So what else you got for us?
Well, I'm done with questions. Do you guys have anything you guys want to say? Y'all guys want to let us know about your time? Let us know about what you took away, your character. How did you guys prepare? Fill us in.
I didn't prepare. It was last second. And yeah, y'all seen how I got ready for my character. No further questions.
Okay.
No further questions. Pride, how did you get? No further questions. Pride.
Oh man, I was ready. I had just finished filming Morals. It was coming right out of that. So just to switch up on outfits. And I was excited because while we was filming, we seen like them recording back there. And it was like as a director, writer, like the fact that you don't have to tell people to go practice your lines and do this, the fact that they was doing it, I was just like, damn it. The pressure was on. It was like, I got to go out of here and make sure I remember these lines and not mix them up with these lines. But I knew that they were spot on. So honestly, their energy.
We're inspiring each other, basically.
Exactly.
Which
but
is amazing.
the energy that they brought to the table was just amazing. And then we had great direction. You get what I'm saying? So because the fact that he didn't have to be in the film, so he was directly behind the camera. He was able to just tell us, like, yo, I need you to do this now. That's why you see him like directing 404s and whatever the plane's called down to the landing strip. Like, hey, crowd, now, nigga, look creepish now. Like, so yeah, so the energy and everything was unmatched, man. Like, this is definitely a cast, definitely a crew, definitely a production I would work with like over and over and over again.
And I would do something else though. Even though it was nerve-wracking, I would do something else. Cause y'all made it fun. Y'all made it fun though, bro. Y'all made it fun.
Right.
Like seeing y'all do y'all thing first kind of made it easy on me. Like seeing y'all do y'all part by the pool table all that first kind of made it easier. And then me and Dave was rehearsing upstairs too.
Y'all killed it. Y'all killed it.
But y'all really killed it.
For real. Yeah,
David, what about you?
Yeah, word.
Yeah, I want to add to that. Like when I walked in, I wouldn't say there was enough bloopers because when I saw y'all getting down and your scene was very dramatic, you know, it let me know that y'all really want people to bring it to the table and that I could cut loose too. I could make mistakes and stuff. And you know, we were practicing, we were rehearsing upstairs. And then even before filming, you know, when I read the script and I really realized what was going on, I realized like, you know, this is the type of surrealism story that I always wanted to be a part of. When I was a kid, I remember seeing Don Cheadle in this movie. What was it called? The Family Man, and he plays kind of like this character.
That's my shit.
Right? You like that movie, right?
That's my shit.
Yeah.
In that movie, it's inspiring the role that he plays. Right? He plays like this, like, you know, like demigod like character. And I even, you know, preparing, I even thought, you know, why would my character be a demigod and stuff like, and, you know, and researching mythology and that. And, you know, it was just inspiring. And I think it was a good sign for me to be able to do the role and then to meet y'all. And I think, you know, the film is, you know, a great first part in this anthology series in the volume 1 of this anthology.
Facts. Yeah.
Damn.
Amazing job, bro.
Amazing job. Facts.
Yeah, I just want to say,
words, Dan?
like, thank you to everyone, like, who watched, who gave comments, and this has been amazing feedback. The cast and the crew, all amazing. Like I said, these guys, they picked up the rehearsal, and it was kind of short-ish. You know, we got things together in under 2 months, I think it was probably.
Yeah.
From getting the scripts to doing our rehearsals and everything to actually filming, and you know, having people who first of all, never acted, people who never acted together, and like as David, who came in just like he came from a whole other state there, crack of dawn, ready
Same
to
day,
work.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Just like that, coming into an environment where he didn't personally know all of us or anything like that. Like we did our Zoom session, but
That's
you
why
know,
when
it
you
was
told me
still
that
like,
story, I thought it was so dope.
yeah, like you walked into a whole thing, a new state, and you came ready to work and you brought it. Like he, you know, he came in and
he
it
brought it
wasn't
for real.
like he had to shake off any rust or anything. He was just right into it.
Right.
And, you know, everybody meshed well together. And I was just grateful for that
I
because
was about to say like a part of the family.
yeah, like
Yeah,
no matter
yeah.
how the project turned out, I was so happy with how it worked that I was like, it doesn't matter how it turns out. I'm just so happy at how the production went. So I'm just grateful for that. And I think it came out pretty well. They brought my vision to life. And
shout out to the
that's what it's all about.
visionary. Shout out to the visionary. Okay.
Oh, yes, thank you.
DR Stein. I mean Orton.
Right, DR Stein.
Yeah, I read a lot of
Yeah, so
Goosebumps
shout out
books.
to all you guys. You all did amazing. If you have not seen this yet, we will put the link in. Well, links in your bio, right?
Link could be everywhere. So yeah, we'll put it here.
Yeah.
We'll put it.
So if you have not seen it yet, make sure you do see it because it's amazing. And again, like I said, when you watch it over and over so you can piece stuff together because it is a lot of stuff to piece together. So make sure y'all watch it. I hope you guys enjoyed this interview. Everybody has their, well, we'll put their Instagrams, follow them. Anybody got anything going on that y'all want to shout out first before we leave?
I'm at David Williams on Instagram. That's David with the E, Daved. If anyone's looking to do any production or something, send me a script. I'm definitely down with the Valiant World Media Group. But I'm out there. David Williams on Instagram.
All right. Anybody else?
Yeah. Hey man, y'all know where to find me, man. Cry Jones, aka Mr. Stay Tuned. Y'all know we got some up and coming stuff coming up. Most recently, be prepared for the rest of the season of Morals. That's coming to you real soon. Awesome cast, and if you're ready to work, you got some. Jump in our inbox. Me, Dell, anybody that's on here.
Yes, so. He's another one of the creative.
Don't jump in my inbox. I'm not responding.
Holy shut up. Anyway, Cry is another one of our creative geniuses in this whole situation here. Y'all gonna see his stuff too. Y'all saw Morals, I'm sure. First one, second one coming soon. So he's another one. Sean?
Yeah, I'm AD. Part-time streamer.
Part-time streamer. Yo, shout out
to Twitch stream, man.
Yeah, you got shout out to
Twitch.
That's what I'm like. Shout your shit out. Talk your shit.
6 O's. Spooky 6 O's. My Twitch name. 6 O's.
Put it in the chat.
Spooky.
Yeah, put it in the. Make sure y'all check
I'll put it.
out.
It'll be up on the screen when this airs. So.
Gotcha.
Malik.
You already know how it go, man.
Priority clothing.
Yeah, I got new shirts, new shorts, everything. You name it, we got it. I'm actually working on my own script. Got some stuff in the works, so soon come.
Mm-hmm. That's what's up.
We grinding. You already know, man. Valiant World Media. You know what I mean?
That's what it's about.
We've been here. We've been doing this. We've been doing the Wrong Agenda podcast. We grinding. We doing everything. So stay tuned.
Oh.
For those that don't know, Malik is another face of Wrong Agenda podcast. Dale?
All right. So yeah, just to sum up, just Dale for real on Instagram. You can check me out. Valiant World Media page, the Wrong Agenda page. Just go follow everything. Subscribe to both the YouTubes. The Valiant World Media YouTube is just getting its feet under itself, but a lot of the production stuff is going to be done over there. So y'all definitely want to subscribe. The podcast stuff is still going to be held over in the podcast section. As far as what's coming up, if y'all didn't watch the Morals pilot, go check it out because we got the full season ready to go package. It's recorded. I can say that much. It's done. Filming is done, and it's coming very soon. That's coming up. After that, we will be having a Challenge Games Part 4. Part 4 is coming. It's coming, and we're gonna have that. And then beyond that, y'all just gotta stay tuned.
All right, guys. Well, and of course it's me, your girl, the MoShow. Thank you guys for joining us. Y'all know y'all can follow me on the MoShow. 2 underscores. Just look it up. I do my reality recap. Make sure y'all watch that if you're a reality TV lover. And of course, Valiant World, my peoples, my brother-in-law helps me with everything. Love you guys so much. Y'all, it was amazing. Big rounds to y'all.
Good job, everybody. Good job.
Every great job. So thank you guys for joining us today. We hope you enjoyed the how do you say it, Dale? Anthology?
Yeah, it's anthology, yeah. You got it.
Yes. So we hope you enjoy. Stay tuned for more. Tap in with Dale or Cry or Malik if you guys want to get into what they're doing. Just tap in, DM. They're down, as you see. David came. They're down. So
David is a living testament to if you want to work, we work. We'll work with you if you're willing to work. He's a living testament. Like, you don't have to be someone who we knew forever. You don't have to be someone, you don't have to have it. And it's just about your work ethic and your dedication.
Right. And then we treat you like your family.
Yeah. And then once you're in, you're ready. Yeah.
And they will feed you.
That's a fact. They sure will. They will feed you. My favorite part.
Right.
Right. So definitely don't be scared to hit them up just because everybody knows each other. Don't think that you won't be included. It's a family vibe over here. Family vibes. Good vibes only all the time. And we're about our business. We all inspire, as you heard, we all inspire each other. So come join the team. Join the fun, the money team. Well, you're not going to take that slogan, Whatever, leave me alone. Shut up. Bye.
The winning team.
That's the thing about life, little nigga. Somebody could be here one day, going the next.
Fuck me? No, nigga, fuck you! You out of fucking control. Coming after my guys? Selling on my block?
Shit, there's a lot of money to be made out of this shit, so So what, motherfucker? What you know about that? I need that.
He'll get the message.